Welcome to my channel, The K.A.E Way. My name is King, and today's title I want to talk about is Philippines tipping culture. So I want to break a few things down, how it works here in the Philippines. Now, before I go into the Philippines tipping culture, I am from the United States of America. Now, for those that's never been to the United States, the tipping culture works like this in the US. So if a waiter or waitress give us the service, serves our table, and we leave the waiter or waitress a tip, majority of the times they get to keep that tip. They do not have to share that around the staff at all. But in the Philippines, when you have a server and you leave a tip, say you leave 50 pesos to that server, guess what? That 50 pesos is gonna be split around. Now, I have little minor issues. Of course, the thing about the Philippines, like at times, service is known to be really, really slow. So that's usually the general issues that a lot of us Americans run into. But then once in a while, I get this one server, either a Filipino or Filipina, he or she is on top of everything, pays attention to details, is like servicing us like I'm back home in the United States. Well, yeah, I do want to leave that tip just for that server. I wanted to give her the 50 pesos just for him and her, but the problem is they don't keep it. And my little issue is like the other 8 servers that I've been trying to hunt down all that time I'm at the restaurant, they don't answer me, they don't even bother to come and ask. That one good worker has to split all of that, which for me, I have a problem. And yes, you're correct. It is her right or his right, waiter or waitress, to do whatever they want with that tip. Correct. And yes, King, it's not about me. Correcto mundo. Yeah, it's not about me. It's not about them. But yes, they have to split that tip most of the times. So sometimes when, the bill is like 294 pesos, I just give 300, and then I just leave a 6 peso tip, and then they have to split around. And of course, if there's ever comes a time where all the staff members are on top of their service, which is rare, but I've experienced some places where everybody's on top of it, I'll just say, here's 100 pesos, split it. That's the time I don't have a problem. But when that one worker does everything possible to keep me happy and the other 9 doesn't, and just sits around, has no sense or clue the details or customer service, it's annoying. And I don't like that tip to be split around. But if you come to the Philippines and you're okay with it, it's up to you, And of course, I'm even thinking of other solutions. Maybe, I won't leave the 50 peso tip. I might look for another option, If that one person gives me the best service ever, I would maybe give some kind of special gift that they can use without, breaking the bank. So that's one of the things. And of course, like if you go to countries like Korea, Japan, there is no tipping, period. They won't even take your tip over in those countries. But of course, in the United States, yeah, we do have a huge tipping culture on top of the sales tax and giving the server 15 to 20% on top of that. So yeah, of course, it's pretty expensive to eat out in the United States. But yeah, so just some things to be aware about. So if you're okay with it, power to you. And of course, those are just my sentiments in those situations. I do like to reward that one person that goes his or her out of the way for me, and I'm blown away. And one more thing, if you do come here to the Philippines, and if you get that one person, that's the time to jump for joy. Because I always jump for joy. I'm like, then sometimes I even ask them a question. Oh yeah, I've been trained how to do it. And some of the places, if they're run by foreigners, sometimes they really preach on how to serve, foreigners from Europe, and the Western countries. So those have been my experiences. So these are mostly my experiences. But yeah, I just want you to be aware with, how the tipping culture works. So no matter what, it is up to you to do what you want to do. I'm not trying to tell you, I'm just letting you know to be aware of how this works. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if any of you have comments about different ways we can do things, let's try that. And give me some suggestions. I'm gonna even think of some suggestions to maybe reward a good worker here when they are on top of it. All right, so wherever you are in the world, I wish everyone a happy day. And of course, still, it's Christmas here in the Philippines. They celebrate it 4 months a year. Take care, bye.